Panthers, playing it for the fourth time, but hosting it for the first time ever. Cam has been having fun since day one. Carson Palmer would have to play better than he did last week. And look at the owner, Jerry Richardson.
That's my hero.
He pounded.
Former player, now owner.
How about Ted Ginn Jr.? He was in this playoff game a year ago, but he played for Arizona, had a critical fumble. There he gets the Panthers to midfield. 5 plays later, guess who's running it in?
That boy fast. Let him live on today. It is just today. It's today. And today, he's making a good job, Ted. He thought Cam was going to hit him. You guys get it.
And little Sparky even gets one of the footballs afterward. Panthers are up 10-zip.
Good job, Teddy.
Carolina's next drive, Newton. 3rd and long. Billy Brown makes the move on Rashad Johnson and see ya.
Hey, Rashad Johnson. You all right? That's a quick design play, man. Get him down when they say.
That's 86 yards, the longest playoff play in Carolina history.
I'm pretty sure that thing was supposed to go down like that defensively.
You mean it don't mean you go 14-1.
Like, man, don't push me again. Don't you push me again in front of all these people?
You go 14-1, and neither one of your coordinators get a job.
So the Cardinals talking to themselves on the sidelines, down 17-zip, just like last week when Carolina did to Seattle, and then all of a sudden the turnovers start coming. Carson Palmer dropped, Kuechly recovers. Play would, of course, be reviewed. You can see it coming loose right before Palmer hits the ground. But believe me, it got worse from there.
Look at that. See right there? He couldn't even get a football to demonstrate. That's what happened.
Now, this is the only bad news for Carolina. Thomas Davis, Pro Bowler, coming back from 3 ACLs, injured arm. We'll find about his status on Monday.
Praying for you, man. That's a good dude.
This was a huge play. Arizona got to within 10, then forced a punt. Patrick Peterson coughs it up on the run.
See, this is what happened. Punt returners, listen to Brad. Do not run over 10 yards to catch a ball, especially 4. Because the fear in your heart is always going to play a role.
2 plays later, Jonathan Stewart. Here he comes. He ran for 83 yards.
Hey, he's going to get
The fear gonna get you scared.
the fear going to play a role.
And with Peterson banging his head,
Something that's gonna get you knocked out.
Newton bangs one in. His first rushing touchdown in 5 career playoff games as Super Cam takes off. Flight 1 has been cleared for takeoff.
It's been landed in the end zone. Landed all year.
24-7 at that point. Then Palmer loses it again.
Right here, you're going to take off 2.
Recovered by Trey Boston.
Both mine. He got beat up too now. Tom Brady, he's not the only guy that got beat up from the quarterback position today.
So the Panthers take over looking to add on. Newton, but it's picked off by Patrick Peterson.
Play right here. With Ted Ginn, I don't know where he came from. What? I'm just saying, if Ted don't make that next score, that's a big play. Because the next play is very big.
Might be the biggest of the game. Palmer looking for John Brown, but it's Kurt Coleman who had a huge year for Carolina.
You get an interception. You get an interception.
My son told me, Carson Palmer really stood up.
24-7 at the break. Third quarter, it's 27-7. Palmer, 3rd and 2. Larry Fitzgerald, the ball was actually tipped on the play, and the Cards are forced to punt. Panthers ensuing possession. Newton. Ted Ginn Jr.
Right over it. Outstretched. And he caught it.
Yeah, but when Cam looked front side, it came all the way backside. That was a heck of a play.
How about that's a quarterback, fellas.
Somebody's father. Somebody's father, Cam.
Newton ran for 47. He threw for a Panthers playoff record 335. And then how about this? Newton, 12 rushing touchdowns this year. I'm telling you, they're going to run out of footballs in Carolina. You know how many kids are super excited? They're sitting in the front row behind the end zone there.
All those teams that are home,
Yeah.
they can send their balls.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's nice. Yeah. And then Carson Palmer. Oh no!
Actually, they got some of the Carolina balls too. got some of the Cardinal balls, too.
That's 7 forced turnovers by the Panthers, who are dabbing all the way to Northern California for Super Bowl 50.
Brady and company coming out, and man, was it a celebration.
Well, listen, in the pregame, Tom Brady was fired up, so he was ready to play.
Well, here's Brady here to Julian Edelman for 13 yards. This would certainly be a theme on this night.
Well, it started the game off early, and when all they were doing was just nickel and diming and just taking what they were given. And here, it started. This is the beginning of the Pittsburgh Stew, is just simply not covering Gronk and smart on Brady's part to make certain that they started rushing things, as we see, to make certain that they could get this play
You
off.
can see him right here just saying, there's nobody on him. I got to go to him as soon as possible, and then Gronk breaks a tackle and takes care of the rest. You need more than one man, especially with the corner, to bring him down, no offense.
Well, if you got to want those DBs to actually want to tackle Gronk, too, that might really help.
Look at this little touch pass, just drops it in there to Danny Amendola.
This is one that I think Tommy wants back. Completion, yes, but there was a lot more meat on that bone if the ball was a little bit inside. This one, typical Brady Gronk. Nice touch pass. What Pittsburgh's defense was doing, I'm not sure, ED.
I know what they were doing.
If you're going to put two guys on Gronk, at least, at the very minimum, one guy has to put his hands on him. Even if you got to hold him down the red zone, you can't get one hand on Gronk and expect him not to go up and high point the ball in the back of the end zone.
A lot of missing pieces for the Steelers tonight. You saw them there, Le'Veon Bell, Marquise Pouncey, and Martavis Bryant. And this is one of the fill-ins, D'Angelo Williams, and he had himself a night replacing Le'Veon Bell.
I think this is definitely a big pickup for these guys. And this right here is the way to get yourself back at home when your kicker missing it. But having D'Angelo on this team is going to be big for them until they get Le'Veon.
That was their third kicker. I mean, they
Josh
just been there.
filling in for Sean Sweezen, who's on IR. And Ben Roethlisberger getting dragged down by Dante Hightower.
You got to give Hightower credit. Ben is one of the best at avoiding tackles in the pocket, avoiding sacks in the pocket.
But Pouncey,
Cody Wallace.
Yeah, Cody
Pouncey
Wallace.
wouldn't let that happen.
Pouncey, I mean, you got the protection. It's one-on-one. That's Cody Wallace instead of Pouncey.
But you attack the weakness.
True.
You attack the weakness. You got a young guy there, you attack it.
And they attacked it.
Well, perhaps Darius Hayward may could save them in the end zone or not.
And well, you look at this is what was happening in this game. The first half, a tale of what could have been. DHB gets back there, he can't do it. You missed two field goals. That could have definitely changed the complexion of the game.
They did eventually get a field goal from Josh Scobie here, but Brady comes right back and hits the other tight end, the new one, Scott Chandler, for the touchdown.
On this play, I was telling Nate, the Patriots test your rules. You get a linebacker out in space on this play. If you have a corner, they understand you run into that defender, that's a pick play. Linebacker runs around it. He's not comfortable. That's what they were expecting. They got a touchdown out of it.
Now here comes Big Ben looking for his go-to guy, Antonio Brown, and it works out here good for 33 yards.
This is another one of those plays where on the replay, Malcolm was in his hip pocket and just scramble rules got him beat.
Then on third and goal, Will Johnson just squeaks over the goal line for the touchdown. The Steelers go for two and get it, but they still trail 21-11. Here's D'Angelo Williams on first and 10. Another nice chunk, this time 12 yards for D'Angelo.
Listen, again, week one mistakes. You saw defensive mistakes from veteran guys for Bill Belichick's defense that you normally don't see.
Hey, Nate, what's
saw a
this?
great catch. Toe, track, swag. What was that, Nate? Toe, track, swag.
No, what I like about this is that we work on this drill every day in practice. It's a distraction drill. Guy getting his hands right in front of your sight. I love the fact that Marcus Wheaton did not let that ball out of his vision.
Yeah, well, I like the fact that the new safety rules are enforced, because old school he would have got decapitated.
You're right. McCourty wouldn't have been going for the interception, for his rib.
That's a false start right there on Kelvin Beachum, so the Steelers have to back it up 5 yards. Roethlisberger is none too pleased. Patriots come back on the ensuing.
How
many times did we see one-on-none coverage on Gronk? It's Gronk, so forget about all the talking about putting your hands on him. Blown assignments in that secondary, it's killing him.
Here's Brady to Dion Lewis, and check out Mike Mitchell getting the ball and knocking it out there. But Gronk's Johnny on the spot recovers it for what would be a touchdown.
Good job, Gronk. That was Dion's sole mistake of the night. The young running back played well, had a couple tough years with injuries, played extremely well for this team tonight, but he's got to hold on to the ball because Bill Belichick will sit your butt down if you don't.
They initially ruled it a touchdown. They reversed the call. Then they go right back to Gronk. His third TD of the evening, and the Patriots up 28-14.
Fantasy owners of Rob Gronkowski, congratulations.
Later in the fourth, Big Ben trying to make something happen with 7 minutes to go. Looking deep for Darius Hayward-Bay. Kicked off by Duron Martin.
Well, bad play by Big Ben.
That's just basically a punt. He's just throwing it up, trying to get something to happen.
All right, so 28-21 the final. Not exactly a bloodbath as he promised us yesterday.